Good day, my friends. This is the F2P TF2 Noobs Guide number 2. I am Gamer A, cameraman there is Gamer S.
Hello.
Now I'm gonna do the guide on the soldier. I'm gonna make it very nice. Alright, first off, what do you need to know about the soldier? He is your general class. He is your general class. Pretty much he is well-rounded, slow, but he can deal a lot of damage. Here's a good playthrough of him. He is equipped with 3 items. A rocket launcher, which does a really good deal of damage, but has a very high damage fall off compared. He might not be able to deal a decent amount of damage from afar, but he can do it. But if he gets too close, you might potentially kill yourself.
There's some Tron Legacy skins for y'all.
The rocket launcher has 4 rockets in one clip, so in general it's a very small clip size, and you must watch out though, but it can do a lot of damage. Another thing about the rocket launcher is that it can be deflected by any other pyro with their air blast. You'll find out about the air blast in another episode. His next weapon here, the shotgun. The shotgun in general is a short-range weapon. You can use it in tandem with your rocket launcher. In the case that the rocket launcher has run out of ammo and reloading is too slow, you can change to the shotgun to deal a good amount of damage. I'll show you more strategies later on. And finally, he has the shovel. It's a basic melee weapon, nothing special to it except it has this. What the hell? It's Halloween theme. Yeah, it's Halloween update, so in general it'll do this sort of thing. That's the taunt. Ouch. That's it. You don't normally use much about the shovel. The shovel, you don't really see much. In general, it's not too useful. Its range is really short, and you can't really deal that much with the shovel. What you can do though with the shovel is rocket jump at an enemy and then kill them with a strike. There you go. Look at that. Now that's how you use the shotgun.
Victory!
The rocket is very deadly when it comes to critical hits. A critical rocket can do up to 270 damage. So, be careful if anybody does a crit screen on a soldier. Okay, so now, that's how the basics work. I'm gonna show you now some other ways with the soldier that you can do. I'm doing it on offline practice because I'm a pretty bad soldier player. Okay, first thing you need to know about the soldier is his ability to rocket jump. Basically, you pretty much shoot a rocket between your legs and you jump. Seems that way, right? You can travel far distances, you can travel up to high roofs where people would not expect a soldier would be, like a roof of a building in Gravel Pit. I'll show you in a bit. There are some roofs that you can go up in Hoodoo. As a soldier, going up high gives you an advantage in terms of splash damage. Since the splash damage is a huge radius, shooting from down will maximize your potential. Now let's do it. I'm gonna show a short playthrough about some rocket jumping and fight. Look at that.
Uber charge.
Yeah, this is the Uber charge next time. Alright, now let's do some rocket jumping. I'm gonna try and go up the building. And it failed. Still failed. Seems like I can't go up the building. Okay, never mind. But yeah, you know the basics, you know what it means. Now yeah, going now let's go up here. If an enemy comes in, enemy coming in from below, going up to higher ground will give you an extra advantage with your rocket jumps, with your rockets, as I said. So you can deal a huge amount of damage. You can even potentially snipe out other enemies or snipe out other buildings by engineers. Shooting,
unless sniper snipe you.
shooting like this though, straight ahead, it'll give you a limited amount of splash damage or splash radius. So it becomes a little bit of a bother.
Ooh, nice job.
Ooh, that's a nice save. Now this is how you basically play the soldier.
Oh, you died. F5.
Now then, next step is to some strategies. Now the rocket launcher has a small clip size and a pretty decent rate of fire, but its reloading is really slow. So for instance, if you're close to an enemy, what you can do is shoot. In the case that you run out of rockets, quickly change to the shotgun to deal as much damage as you can, or do a rocket and shotgun combo.
Or if you have sleight of hand from Call of Duty, you'll be much better.
See, you have much better advantage killing people from up top.
Oh, now they're getting ya.
Now if you remember, close by an enemy, then you use the shotgun. Also, you can, as I said before, rocket jump to smash somebody with the shovel, but that is a very hard strategy to do, and I'm not good at that. Huh? Alright, now, enough of this. Now I'm gonna go through some soldier items. Now, along the game, during random drop, you'll get more items as I showcase on the scout video. So I'm gonna show you what the soldier has to offer. I have a couple of items on my hand.
Unlike me.
Noob.
Whatever.
Now for his rocket launchers, he's got quite a few. This is the black box, which I renamed the Gunny's health bar. This reduces his clip from 4 to 3. But if you hit somebody with the black box, you get 15 health back. As long as that rocket hits somebody, you get 15 health. So you heal yourself. This is a good strategy if your team has no medics in hand. Here is the direct hit. The direct hit is one of the more basic items you get. Its splash radius is hugely reduced to the size of, say, a standard teleporter, which I destroyed earlier. It deals more damage, and it's faster. But since it has a smaller radius of fire, a splash radius, you're really gonna have to be more accurate. And plus, if you launch somebody with that rocket up in the air and you manage to hit them in the air, you do mini damage. Mini crit damage, remember, is about 35% extra damage. Now this is one of the newer items that came out. There's a new rocket launcher, very basic. The Liberty launcher. It's pretty much a combination of direct hit and black box. You have 3 rockets in one clip, but each projectile speed is increased by 40%. Not as fast as the direct hit, but it's pretty decent. Shotgun wise, most of his extra items are backpacks like these, or really strange shotgun replacements. There's actually another rocket launcher replacement, which I'll go through later on at the Manco store. Here is the buff banner. This is an offensive backpack that you can use to advance your party into the enemy's territory. What this does is, as long as you deal damage to an enemy, or any enemy, it will create a rage meter. Once that rage meter is full, you can activate it with your Alt Fire button, which is right click, and then it'll activate a big trumpet call that will cause everybody in your team within a radius to do mini crit damage. Very nice. Next, I don't have the backpack I don't have the item anymore, but what I do have is called the Battalion's Backup. I'm going to show it right here. Here it is. The battalion's backup is pretty much a opposite of the buff banner. It does a defensive buff. It absolutely destroys crits. So if anybody has a critical hit or random crit, it is cancelled by this buff. And any incoming damage you get is decreased by 35%. Phone call.
Ignore that.
Now to use the backup, you use it best as a defensive measure. As like say you're defending a team in a capture the flag map. His next backpack is probably one of the more useful ones. This is the Conjurer. Basically, it is a very shogunite looking item, as you can see.
Shogun warrior.
It has the rage meter can be increased by either taking damage or dealing damage. And when you activate this buff, any damage you deal comes back to you as health. 60% of that damage comes back as health, my friends. So, if your team is low on health, you can use this. The next replacement in his secondary items are one of the other ones is this. This is the gunboats. This is a rocket jumping helper. Now what it does, it reduces the splash damage that you get from a rocket jump by 60%. So it's almost negligible compared to, you might lose about say 30-40 health when you do a rocket jump. Similar to the gunboats is the man threads. This would reduce the push force from damage, meaning like say if a rocket or grenade hits you, you're not gonna move, you're not gonna fly away, and it deals fall damage. If you fall on an enemy, it deals 3 times the fall damage you get on yourself on them. So you could potentially kill them just hitting them with your feet. Now the next, I wouldn't go too long on this. Next is his melee weapons. His most important melee weapon is this, the basic one of all, the Equalizer. Now then, it's the speed and the damage that your soldier can do will increase as long as your health decreases. Now, when your soldier is down to less than 25 health, the Equalizer can do up to 113 damage at one hit. And your speed would be comparable to say about a medic, which is quite fast. But if you're at full health, the Equalizer is very weak. It does 33 damage and you're still at standard soldier speed. So this is a useful getaway weapon, or if you want to, just chong at them and then just smash them with the damn thing since you do so much damage.
By the way, chong means run for you people who don't understand what he's trying to say.
Some of his other melee weapons include the disciplinary action, which increases the speed of your enemies, of your teammates, I mean, by just whacking them with the damn thing. It's a bondage sort of thing. There's a frying pan. Anybody who pre-orders Left 4 Dead 2 on Steam will get this. It pretty much is a reskin of
or
the
if
shovel.
you buy Left 4 Dead 2 as a CD, then you get it for free.
Yes, you get it for free. This is a half Zatuichi. This is a samurai sword. It is honor bound. So if you draw the weapon, you cannot change it until you kill somebody with it. But on kill, you get your health back. And here's the pain train. These two weapons can be equipped by the demo man as well. The pain train would increase your capture rate to be like a scout, but that bullet damage will be increased by 10%. So it's very risky because most weapons tend to have bullets in them. There are quite a few number of melee weapons from the soldier as well. Let me just check it out, see what I got. What else here? Okay, the soldier for melee weapons wise is here. This is the Market Gardener. It's a very powerful weapon. Remember earlier I said about the rocket jump and melee combo. This is the weapon for you if you want to do that. Pretty much if you after a rocket jump and you wield this weapon, you can do critical damage with the hit after the rocket jump. But other than that, it does not do random critical hits. Pretty much rolling critical hits, moot. You must be a rocket jumper if you want to use this. Here's another, and here before, as I said, some shotgun replacements. This is the other shotgun he can use. The reserve shooter increases his weapon switching speed, and it does mini crits at airborne targets. But you must change your weapon 3 seconds after it, you must change your weapon. Like say, if you're holding a rocket launcher, you quickly change to a reserve shooter if you're seeing somebody in the air, and then as you hit that person in the air, you do mini crit damage. But it also has half the clip size of a shotgun. A shotgun, remember, has 6 inside them. Here only has 3. So be careful and make your shots count. Here is his other rocket launcher replacement.
Cow Mangler.
The Cow Mangler 5000. It's a laser weapon. It can still be deflected by pyros. It is a very complicated weapon. Noobs, I will not teach you this weapon, at least not yet.
Not recommended.
Not recommended. Now then, if you're gonna use the soldier, I'm gonna show you some setups. Here's the basic setup you can start with. For starters, rocket launcher, shotgun, and the equalizer. This is a very basic setup for even competitives use it. It's very well balanced. This is a good getaway weapon, and these 2 items have no penalties against you. So other than that, it's a good for all noobs out there. Now this setup I'm gonna show you. Now then, this is here the black box, shotgun, and disciplinary action. This is a good support soldier. What this does is that if your team has no medic, you can heal yourself at least, and this will support your team. Increase your speed by hitting them with a disciplinary action. So this way, you are an ultimate support soldier. I'm going to show you one more setup that you can do to become a pretty good soldier. Now then, I'm going to replace this. By right, I want to replace this with the Market Gardener. I don't want the Market Gardener. Now for this setup is a ultimate offensive soldier. A rocket jumping soldier, mind you. Okay. Now then, for a rocket jumping soldier, use the standard rocket launcher or the Liberty launcher, gunboats, and the Market Gardener. Now this way, you can do huge amounts of damage, and if you want to be a more accurate soldier with rocket jumping, that's the setup for you. For now though, that is how the soldier works. I hope you enjoyed the video, my friends. It's been great. Next video, I'm going to show you about this guy right here, the Pyro. Thanks a lot, have fun, and you F2P noobs out there, be jealous. Thank you very much.
And this is FPS Asia, and you can have a nice day.